Hello and welcome to Lumosity! Welcome back, of course. It's not like the first time. This is not our first rodeo, is it? It's my first rodeo. Well, shut up! No one cares about you, new person. No, actually, if you are actually new, well, actually, that's fantastic. But go back and watch some other episodes. Or maybe not. Actually, I know this episode is going to be great because I say this now. The other ones, however, might not be, depending on which one you choose. But anyway, first off, this... Hold on, it's a 5-star recording. Let's give it... I'll start from the beginning. Oh, it's going to be quiet, though. Well, that's not good. Paul Pittman, I'm sure you're doing a fantastic job. But wait a minute. There are two players here, are there not? Unless you recorded a piano and then recorded a cello on top of it. And meshed them two of the recordings together. I don't know how you did this, sir, but you did a very good job, I would say. Alright, Cesar Frank. I don't know if it's Cesar, but I'm saying it so. Cesar Auguste John Guillaume Obert Frank was a composer, pianist, organist, and music teacher who worked in Paris during his adult life. He was born in Liege, where he gave his first concerts in 1834. Liege! You don't know how it's pronounced. You don't speak French any more than I do, old man. But I've heard it spoken so much longer. Perhaps. He studied privately in Paris from 1835, where his teachers included Anton Nietzsche. After a brief return to Belgium and a disastrous reception to an early oratorio, Ruth, he moved to Paris, where he married and embarked on a career as teacher and organist. He gained a reputation as a formidable improviser, and then traveled widely in France to demonstrate new instruments, and built upon Aristide Cavalier-Ocol. In 1858, he became organist at Saint Clotilde, a position he retained for the rest of his life. He became professor at the Paris Conservatoire in 1872. My gosh, the Paris Conservatoire pops up everywhere, doesn't it? Or is it multiple conservatoires? I think there's only one conservatoire like that. I just keep seeing conservatoire this, conservatoire that. It's like if you wanted a conservatoire, no one even knows who you were. Your music... Yes, sir, it's just scribbling on a page, it is. He took French nationality, a requirement of the appointment. His pupils included Vincent Indy, Ernest Dawson, Louis Vierne, and Andy Dubac, who we'll be hearing from, wait, we already did. Or maybe we didn't. I don't remember. I don't care. Actually, I do, because I'd go back and play it for you if we haven't, but, I don't. In the 1870s, Frank took up composition again, and subsequently wrote several works that have entered the standard classical repertoire, including symphonic, chamber, and keyboard works. The violin sonata in A cello arrangement is one of Frank's, for violin sonata, not with cello, it's one of his best known compositions and considered one of the finest sonatas. It is an amalgam of his rich native harmonic language with the classical traditions he held in high value. Written in 1886 as a wedding present to violinist Eugene Ysaye, it was shown to him the very morning of his wedding, and after a hurried rehearsal with the pianist Leontine Baudet-Pinet, played to the wedding guests. Ysaye kept the violin sonata in his repertoire for the next 40 years of his life. His championing of the sonata contributed to the public recognition of Frank as a major composer. It regularly appears on concert programs and is in the core repertoire of all major violinists. The work is cyclic in nature, all the movements sharing common thematic threads. Which is, well, why it's a sonata, you might say. Ha ha. This was a technique Frank had adopted from Franz Liszt, in which themes from one movement reappear in subsequent movements, but usually transformed. The violin sonata in A exists in versions for different instruments. The setting for cello and piano was the only alternative version sanctioned by Frank. This was created by the renowned cellist Jules Dessart. It has often been speculated that the work was first conceived as a sonata for cello and piano, and only later reset for violin and piano when the commission from Eugene Issei arrived.
Well, how interesting. Now it's on to Lumosity! Putting yourself no longer.
265. It's almost a year, except it's not. I'm feeling good today. No, not good enough. I'm feeling great. Because if I don't feel great, then how am I going to record like 50 episodes? Which is what I'm going to do. I got the entire day to record. I just cleared everything. My whole schedule's clear. It's so awesome. Oh, my voice. Wow, my voice. It hurts. No, I'm not going to be able to do it. No! No, I'll figure it out. I just slept for a grande tower. It's not enough to be recording this much. Well, but oh well, you know. Oh well. Well has so many meanings, considering it only really has, like, 5 or 10, I don't know how many. Anyway. Lost in Migration. Usually I like to say the name of the game. But really, the name of the game is Lumosity, and these are merely the segments of it. Or something. Maybe it's the other way around, I don't know. Not the other way around. Lumosity is certainly not the segments of a game, or these games, but you get what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm just rambling. It helps me focus to ramble. It's just easier that way. Oh gosh, the score is so bad. No. This episode's gone downhill. I'm not talking about anything. Not good. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. It's not too late to save it. I rehearsed this yesterday, how I'd give my "It's not too late to save it" speech. And, sound a lot better in my head. But anyway, it is not too late to save it, so I'm going to give it my best shot. Let's tell a story, like the good old days.
Oh no, I've been there. It hasn't worked. He says, "Who would tell a story?" It never happened. Never.
Well, today will be different, because I'm feeling great.
Oh yeah, right. I don't think so. Oh, hell.
Let's just jump right in, eh?
Jumping right in. I doubt it.
Yes, and with good reason, but it won't take me too much longer, I promise.
I just bet.
Yes, you bet. Alright, when you win, if you bet on it, if you're being sarcastic, well, yeah, sarcasm, it just doesn't work out when you're betting. You know, you lose both ways. You know, someone said if you win, based on what you said and not taking into account that you were sarcastic, then the person will say, "Oh, you were being sarcastic." And then if you lose, if you win based on your sarcasm, they say, and even when it was obviously ironic, they say, "Oh, what? I didn't know that was sarcastic. You just saying that." You just know when to win with sarcasm, really, when money is involved. And when, let's just be honest, is money not involved? So really, when would you be sarcastic? You wouldn't be. It's stupid. Don't do it. Speed Match Overdrive. Okay. Was that a good score? A score in Chalkboard Challenge? I don't even remember what it was. Well. So what do you think about Cesar Frank? Is it Cesar Frank? I don't know what it is. I'm just saying Cesar because it sounds like more fancy than Caesar. Yeah, perhaps it's Cesar. I think it's Cesar. Isn't it Cesar? It's Cesar. It's gotta be Cesar. I've heard Cesar before. I've never heard Cesar. I've heard Caesar, but I don't think you'd spell it like that. With an E. Goodness. How would an E end up like that? Oh, God. Ouch! Okay, we're going fast, but we're going really reckless. And the result is a fail. Man. I guess it is too late to say this episode. We're more than halfway through it at this point. Alright, I'll tell you what. What? Familiar faces left, and now it comes back. Unless I want to go into memory lane. Oh man, I don't know what to do. Alright, raindrops. Just hold your pants on and I'll be right back. With a keyboard. With a numpad. No, pull up your pants, you idiot. What are you doing? What the fuck? Set your pants back on. Ew. What the heck? Anyway, this might hurt a little bit. Ooh, ow, that hurt. I just shoved something into your microphone. Well, I guess my microphone, if you want to be specific, but the microphone that your ear is next to. Or rather, the microphone that is taking audio, which is transferred to your headphones or whatever you're listening through and... Oh, blah, blah. My headphones broke, by the way. I thought that was interesting. It's also tragic, because it's my only pair and I have no means of getting another one, because I am flat broke. Flat broke. And the only person who... Yeah, I'm flat broke. I can't purchase... I'm not going to be able to get a new one. For a long time. I need to make some money, but... Alas! Money! Oh, so something I can get. Not even off YouTube. It's... I get like, what have I made by now? It's not much. I can tell you that much. No, I actually can't tell you that much, but... Oh, bother. Let me put it another way. I'm making considerably less than other people who work on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you catch my drift? I can't tell you how much. I can tell you it's considerably less. Because that, if you couldn't figure that out, I mean, come on. Oh, yes, yeah. Right, okay, yeah, this episode, yeah, you know what? I should have realized, it's always too late. If I have to say, it's not too late to salvage this episode, not yet! Then, let's be honest, it's just, I can't. It's already too late by the time I've realized that, ever. Or maybe even pointing it out is what makes it too late. Just admitting that the episode is of new worth. It's like it almost makes it of terrible or something. I don't know what I'm saying. All right. Perhaps another story would help. You know, an interesting one. Perhaps something like...
So I was walking one day, on a day full of sun, a sunny day you might say, if you had to say sunny day. You don't want to say sunny day, then I guess it was a cloudy day. It was some kind of day, I don't remember what kind of day it was. It is irrelevant. Why would I spend so much time if it's irrelevant on the subject, if it's irrelevant anyway? The point is, that there is no point. Story over.
Oh, it sucked. Alright, another story. Once upon a time, there was something that happened. And someone was like, oh my gosh, something just happened! And then other people were like,
What? I saw the thing happen too. Oh my gosh, can you believe it?
I know, right? Is this stuff happening all day long? People are like,
Oh, I'm gonna stuff to have a...
it's just amazing, you know, something.
That story sucked.
No kidding. Alright, on to another thing. We'll just rapid fire. Fail. Rapid fail is what you could call it, I suppose, if you want to call it something. Oh, gosh, they're coming in so hot. So many. There's so many. Oh my gosh.
Win.
Oh man, I should tell pointless stories more often. Oh, that probably hurt more than I should have. Why did I even do that? Sorry. Oh, your left ear. It's so painful. Oh man. Alright, okay, one more story.
And that was,
Wait, you're supposed to... Have you been telling that the whole time? Dude, start from the beginning.
but I just told like 5 minutes. I can't remember what your story was in the beginning.
Well, make a new one then. But start something in the beginning.
And why? Why is the beginning the best place to start? Why not in the middle? And then the beginning and then the end? You know, why not travel through time in the story? After all, time might merely be your mind's way of coping with everything happening at once.
I have heard that theory. And I'm more like, what? When I hear it, because I don't understand how that's possible. I mean, it's kind of an interesting theory. I'm more like, what? Because it just, if everything happens at once, then why is there cause and effect? But anyway, that's going to wrap this episode up. Sorry it failed, and goodbye.